On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Seattle Mariners.
And now, your 2000
first pitch coming your way next.
Seattle Mariners.
So just about set. And on the hill, the big righty, number 30.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And stepping in is the speedy number 11.
Number 11.
The pitch. Trying to bunt his way on. And foul ball. Bounced up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. One up, one down. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. In there, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty.
1-1.
In the air, right side. Suzuki glides to his left, makes the grab, and there's two down.
Batting third, the left fielder, David.
Two outs, base is empty.
Justice.
Here's a big power threat. David Justice. First pitch, not close. It's in and out of his glove.
We all know that that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
Bernie Williams at the plate and takes high there. And here it comes. That one's in there, and it's a ball and a strike. And now 1-2. That one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Got him swinging. The Rays strand just the one. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Seattle, and on the mound in this one, Orlando Hernandez. What do we have on him?
Well, this guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, and the guys that are playing behind him just seem to take it to another level. You know, he's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, to try to save that bullpen for the game and the next game, he'll go out there and wear it. So in this one, if he can keep his pitch count down early, he has the ability to go.
Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. And he's got a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now the left fielder, Mark McLemore. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1. And that's outside.
2-1.
No outs. Runner on second. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
In now is the Mariners DH, Edgar Martinez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Runner at second here, one gone. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Suzuki rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Number 5 up next for the Mariners. In there at the knees. Next one misses, and the count even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. The pitch.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Hoagie just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And here is Brett Boone. First pitch just misses. Kicks and deals. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
No strike.
At the belt and fires. Now one missed. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's in there, and it's 3-1. And a swing and a miss.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
2 outs. Popped up. Number 15 under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park, and now the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Tino Martinez.
And a pitch. Good eye right there. And a pitch. That misses off the outside edge. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty's his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Now 3-0.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
3-1. Martinez waits. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and they can't get the out.
That is good. The catcher, number 20.
Number 20 next to hit for the Rays. That misses the zone. 1-0. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. The pitch. And a count 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2. Kicks and fires. And there's a ball. Paul O'Neill up next. Back to work, 3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three and two now. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
First and second, no outs. And stepping in for the Rays, Paul O'Neill. Swings through that one, 0-1. And the right-hander deals. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Wilson hauls it in, 1 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
2 on, 1 out. Number 15 next to hit for the Rays. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tying run in scoring position as the Rays try and punch back down a run. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Here's a 1-1. That one pushed foul. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2 again. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. Number 18 next to hit for the Rays. And there's the strike. And fouled off. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Little trouble with this one behind the plate, but no advance from the runners. The pitch. Swung on, belted. That one is back. And it's off the wall. In there. He's safe. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So the Rays batting order turns over. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, number 11. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike 1. Two outs and one in scoring position. Next pitch misses outside. And 1-1. Man on second, 2 down. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Mariners, Mike Cameron. The wide to kick the pitch. Strike 1. Ball 1 low. Righty to the plate. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bounce to third. Jeter. Not in time. He's safe.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. With the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
Carlos Guillen, the next to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Pickoff throw, and he's back in standing. Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. Nobody out, runner at first. Again to first, and no luck this time either.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Next pitch way upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nice grab on the run. And there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And up next for Seattle, David Bell.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Pitch out, but no action. The 1-0. That one fouled off. Hernandez throws to first, and he's back in there. Righty delivers. Runner on to go. Next offering is fouled back. 1-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Just off the inside edge.
It's a good take.
And now it's filled up.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. Williams under it. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Dan Wilson.
Dan Wilson up next for the Mariners. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 0-1, and there he goes on the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, and that is that. One left for Seattle. They're down 2-1. back here at the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Derek Jeter. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Smoked on the ground to second. Gets it to first and one away in the top of the third.
Now batting, the left fielder, David.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, David Justice. First pitch, and he just misses. Left-hand batter waits.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Ball to strike. In the air to left center. McLemore coming in on it. Makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. Bernie Williams will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And that's in there for strike one. Williams, 31 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Next offering upstairs. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes the grab right on the warning track. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rays 2 and the Mariners 1. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's a speed threat. Ichiro Suzuki. And the pitch. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. And delivers outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Check swing, went around. It's 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now Mark McLemore, 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Ball one there. Fly ball center field. Williams on the move. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Edgar Martinez. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And that'll do it. Mariners go down quietly there, and they trail it here 2-1. Start of the fourth. Now up for Tampa Bay, Tino Martinez.
Tino Martinez.
The wind of the pitch. There's the strike.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Next offering upstairs. The 1-2 on the ground right side, and that's just foul. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2, and a ball evens the count. Check swing, he held up, and now it's 3-2.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. At the plate, number 20. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And he hits a ground ball right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
The right fielder, Paul O'Neill.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Paul O'Neill. 0 for 1, popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Out to center. Cameron settles under it. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. Rays held in check here. They lead it 2-1. And welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And here's the first baseman, number 5.
Number 5.
The right-hander back to work. On the ground. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now the second baseman, Brett Boone.
Brett Boone up next for the Mariners. First time up was a pop out. There's the strike at the knees, and it's 0-1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
The next pitch misses. Ball 1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The 2-2 now.
That's the ball. 3-2.
And he walked him.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now, Mike Cameron reached on an infield single his first time. The mark there, ball one. And a pitch. Falling behind 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. And the righty deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Carlos Guillen getting ready to hit. Line out his first time. Ball one, no strikes.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The 1-1 and a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Martinez drifts towards it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Mariners leave 1. And our score remains 2-1. Back in Seattle, ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, number 15. And he deals. Check swing, went around. 0-1. Inside, just missed. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 2. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Number 18, next to hit for the Rays. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. Foul ball. The pitch. That clips the corner. In the dirt. Wilson gathers, throws to first, got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, number 11. Slapped foul. And here it comes. And strike 2. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's off the bag. And it stays fair.
He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So 2 down, And stepping in for the Rays, Derek Jeter. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Cameron makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Mariners 1. Back at T-Mobile Park, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, David Bell. Hernandez back to work. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Got him! 1 out. And here's the catcher, Dan Wilson.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Way high. The next offering misses, and it's 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The pitch. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering misses. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take a base.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. And now for Seattle, Ichiro Suzuki, 1 for 2. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Bunting for a hit. Boots it.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
First and second, 1 out. Mark McLemore up next for the Mariners. Ball 1, no strikes. The pitch. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. 1 out. Runners at first and second. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Kicks and fires. Slice the other way and foul.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
At the belt and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
In now is the Mariners DH, Edgar Martinez. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here at the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now up for Tampa Bay, David Justice. And the pitch. Justice tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he won around. Ruled a swing. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now
digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Bernie Williams. There's a strike. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And now the first baseman, Tino Martinez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner leads away at second. Good eye right there. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
The 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And another ball. And a pitch. Got it by him for the K. Now here is number 20. And there's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. That one is hammered right field. That's back. And it's gone. A 2-run shot, and they add a couple more. It's 4-1.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Paul O'Neill next to hit for the Rays. In there for strike one. O'Neill measures 6 feet 4 inches, 200 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. Left-hand hitter waits. And that's outside. Activity in the bullpen. Joel Pinheiro is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Charles getting cranked up as well. Misses inside. 2-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The wide to kick the pitch. Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Now it's going to be number 15. Ground ball up the middle. They get the force. Out number 3. The Rays with a 2-run homer. It's now 4-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here's the first baseman, number 5.
Number 5.
Hernandez back to work. On the ground to first. Martinez takes it to the bag, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Brett Boone digs in now. That misses, and that's ball 1. And that one fouled off. And a 1-1. In the air, left field. Justice snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Cameron.
And now the center fielder, Mike Cameron. That one's in there, 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're through 6 full. It's the Rays 4 and the Mariners 1. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Joel Pinheiro.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the third baseman, number 18.
The third baseman, number 18.
Here comes a pitch. And that's down and away.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Next pitch downstairs. Ball 2. Righty to the plate. That one ripped, but foul. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Right-handed reliever. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just off the outside part of the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's the DH, number 11. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And it's even up. Righty delivers. Right side. And foul ball. Next one misses, and the count is filled up. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Jeter in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
2 down, nobody on. That one missed.
1-1.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Down in order go the Rays as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Carlos Guillen. The Mariners in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
There's a strike.
Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 strike.
Next one in the dirt. And that one is inside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So digging in, David Bell. Pitch misses inside, 1-0. And here it comes. And that one off the outside edge. Just missed. And a 3-1 on the way. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Wilson in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And the righty deals. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1. On to first, double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ichiro Suzuki up next for the Mariners. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Gathers and throws to first. That's the inning. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rays 4 and the Mariners 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Norm Charlton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the left fielder, David Justice.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And a pitch. That clips the corner. And it's fouled away. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and 1 gone.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Bernie Williams. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And he deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front. 0-2 now. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Stays alive. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Two outs, base is empty. Digging in, Tino Martinez. 1 for 3. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. Now here is Mark
The
McLemore.
left fielder, Mark McLemore.
The wind and the pitch. He was late there. Strike 1. Popped up left side. No throw. He's safe at first.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And next is the designated hitter, Edgar Martinez. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
1 strike.
And a pitch. And fouled off.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
The pitch. On the ground, could be 2. And that chance handled to the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base.
Second baseman definitely have some pretty tough throws to make when they're trying to feed the shortstop at second for a double play turn because of the angles and difficult footwork. So it's always a difficult play, but one that needs to be made. When your pitcher gets you that ground ball that can be a double play, it's a killer when you can't get at least 1 out of it.
Next to hit, number 5. First pitch just misses. No outs, runners at first and second. Swing, and he popped it up. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brett Boone.
Here's the second baseman, Brett Boone. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
So first and second with 2 outs. Mike Cameron up next for the Mariners. And the first offering is not close. And the right-hander deals. There's a strike.
1-1.
The tying run at the plate. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and second, 2 down. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Tying run at the plate. And now the count filled up 3-2. Carlos Guillen on deck for the M's. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back in Seattle, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now the catcher for the Rays, number 20. Charlton back to work. That's in for a strike. Charlton, in his 13th season, he features a splitter, a 2-seamer, and he works in a slider. Next offering is downstairs. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-fingered fastball, because it looks like a 4-seamer.
O'Neill, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Check swing, but he went too far. 1-2. And that one missing low. Line drive. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, number 15.
And now it's going to be number 15. And ball 1.
1-0.
Next pitch inside, and now 2-0. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Two and one now. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a two-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat.
Oh, and a nice sliding stop, and that's a great play for the out. Nothing doing here this half. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Rays 4 and the Mariners 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Mariano Rivera.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The shortstop.
And here is Carlos Guillen. And the pitch. There's the strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Here comes a pitch. Slap the other way, foul. The 0-2 goes down looking.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Bell stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
1 ball, no strike.
Next pitch is outside. And a strike in there. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Now batting, catcher, Dan Wilson.
So it's their last chance in this one. Dan Wilson, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. At the belt and fires. And now 2-0. That's to third. Jump throw. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Guys can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Mariners, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.